What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. We've got ourselves our final injury report before tomorrow's game. We're going to take a look at it and try to get an idea of what we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. Real quick, just to remind people, I will be streaming tonight with the Hawks Nest. We're going to be doing our Cowboys pregame stream. Starts at 6, which is a little bit of an unconventional time for us, but we can go a little bit earlier than usual because it is Wednesday. And I don't think that there's going to be some massive amount of interest in hearing us talk about this game with the way the team is playing right now. So we're just going to go ahead and get it done at 6 p.m. tonight. Be there. We're going to do everything we can to figure out how the Seahawks can get a win against the Cowboys. But let's start with this injury report here. Brady Henderson's got the latest. Let's take a look at the game statuses and cross-reference them with the injury, practice report. Phil Haynes is out. He's the only player that we listed as out, which we kind of expected after yesterday. Again, he did not practice, so no surprise there. This is a great opportunity for Anthony Bradford, who was a full participant in practice today, by the way, to maybe take that job away, start really making some progress there, because Haynes feels like he's getting worse with each game he plays. So it shouldn't be that hard for Bradford to take Haynes' job. And if Haynes plays well tomorrow, then I think almost every Seahawks fan will be on board with just letting Bradford cook at this point. All right, so that's it for out. We have two players who are doubtful, and I think in this case, doubtful probably means out. Ken Walker, I don't know why we're doing this, but he is listed as doubtful despite the fact that he has not practiced once this week, and Pete even acknowledged yesterday that he doesn't look any different than he did the previous week. So why you wouldn't just list him as out, I don't know, but I guess there's some outside possibility that he wakes up tomorrow morning and feels amazing and can just go. So they're going to leave the door open for that. But again, he didn't practice all week, so I don't know if there's any scenario where I would want him to play. Like, that sounds like you're flirting with disaster there. So there's going to be very likely no Ken Walker, also probably no Derek Young. Now, Derek Young did practice some today and yesterday, so it's on the table, but I ask, what's the point? What's the point of putting Derek Young out there when he would barely play anyway, and the last time you tried to get him out there for a little bit, he immediately got hurt again? This might just be a lost year for him. So at the very least, if you are going to bring him back, then I would think that you would wait for him to be truly, honestly, and sincerely full on 100%. So probably no Derek Young tomorrow. And we got three guys who are questionable. Now, these first two guys, I feel pretty confident they're going to play. Leonard Williams and Will Dissly. They were both full participants in practice today. They both went from limited yesterday and DNP Monday to a full participant today. So it would be very strange if they couldn't play. So I think Leonard Williams and Will Dissly will play, and they'll be fine, and they'll be able to contribute. Obviously, Leonard Williams would be a massive loss that we really can't afford. Will Dissly, he doesn't play enough anymore. For some reason, I don't know why, we don't play him very much anymore. So obviously, Leonard Williams is the bigger one, but it would be very odd if both guys were full participants on Wednesday and couldn't play on Thursday. So I would expect both guys to be out there. And D. Eskridge is also questionable, which is weird to me because he did not practice today and did not practice yesterday. Seems like his injury went in the wrong way, yet we still think he might be able to play. Now, I understand that Eskridge doesn't necessarily need to practice because ultimately his job is to get the ball and run really fast in a straight line. That's what D. Eskridge does. But to me, I wouldn't expect him to even be on the table to play, knowing that he hasn't practiced 2 days in a row. And I understand that some people are going to say, well, it doesn't really matter. He's D. Eskridge. He did unironically play well on Thursday last week. So this is actually an opportunity for him to build on his performance. And I'd like to believe that he's going to play, but it's hard to buy. And that's it. That's actually it for the designations. Jamal Adams, no designation, good to go. Anthony Bradford, no designation, good to go, which is, again, big because Haynes is out. Abe Lucas looks good to go. We are going to have to actually activate him for tomorrow's game. We could still declare him inactive, I guess. But if he's not even listed with an injury designation, it would be very weird if he didn't play. So I think we're getting Abe Lucas. No worries about Bobo. No worries about Derek Hall. So not too bad. We kind of made it out of here not too bad. Although the Cowboys made it out even better. If you look over at their injury report, I got it from Voice of the Star on X. Everybody who was listed on the injury report practiced in full today, including Micah Parsons and Dante Fowler, who were DNPs previously. And none of them have any kind of game status. They are all playing. They are all not, there's no concern with any of them. So this is about as healthy a team as you will find in the entire NFL. And honestly, if there's one thing worth pointing out with the Seahawks team right now, they have had a streak of games where every single opponent they face is extremely healthy at the time of the game. I feel like the last 5 games we've played have been against opponents with no real injuries concerns going into kickoff. And that's obviously a little bit of bad luck. But at the same time, the Seahawks have not really gone into these games with a big injury report themselves. So I guess the lesson here is that the Seahawks are relatively healthy, and so are most of the opponents they face, which is good. You want to see your team at its best, and you prefer to see the rest of the league at their best, I would say, in general. But, yeah, just kind of a little oddity that I did note. So that's it. That's your practice report. That's your injury report. Phil Haynes out, K9 doubtful. I think the rest of this stuff is going to be fine. Like if Derek Young doesn't play, like I said, he doesn't really do that much anyway, so it's cool. And I'm not too worried about Leonard Williams or Will Dissly. I know they're technically listed as questionable, but it would be very surprising to me if they didn't play. After the Hawks Nest stream tonight, I will be live on Twitch. I don't know 100% what I'm playing. I'm definitely going to do some Doom Eternal. I might also mix it up with some Animal Crossing because I haven't played that in a couple months now. I stopped for some of the new releases, but I am still going to be doing Doom Eternal some, at the very least, if not for the whole night. So tune in on Twitch, and we'll have fun whatever it is we do. And yeah, tomorrow we've got the game, so I'll be doing the pregame video in the morning. I know some people might have expected the pregame video this morning. I don't like to do pregame videos without the injury report. I want to know who's playing and who's not playing before I say anything. I don't want to say something that's going to immediately be invalidated by the injury report. So tomorrow morning, we're going to do pregame. We're going to do some of the weekly videos as well, wrap those up before the game starts. And yeah, that'll lead us right into game time. So I'll see you guys later today in stream. Go Hawks. Not bad. Not bad. We've got pretty close to a full deck. I know a couple of these injuries are significant, but for week 12? That's, I think, pretty in line with expectations. See you guys later.